Mastro, welcome to my YouTube channel, Vastu Creations. Uh, Ring the bell, join. Uh, Today we're going to look at the chart for Irene Cara, very famous singer, songwriter, actress, flash dance, fame. May she rest in peace. If you look to the eastern horizon using sidereal Vedic zodiac, you would see the constellation of Gemini rising at 5 degrees when she was born. First, we're going to look and see how the planets are operating, and then we'll see at when they were operating at different times in her life. And then we will look at what we could have done to strengthen the chart. So, Sun is at 4 degrees. Any planet that's less than 5 degrees is said to be an infant state and cannot protect or promote its own significations. However, it is very close to the rising sign degree of 5 degrees. And it gives leadership abilities and success through fine arts, performing arts, and healing arts, acting, singing, songwriting. And it's placed in the career house, connects career with all of those things. Moon is at 15 degrees. It rules the second house, which has to do with stability in marriage, and and also wealth and fame. And Moon itself signifies public speaking, and it's in the first house, so it gives her beauty, status, fame, to perform in front of the public. Moon is public. Weak, afflicted by Rahu, Mars. Mars is placed in the 12th house, which is a challenging house, and is at 24 degrees. And it rules the 11th house of income. So it gives income through her passion, and sitting in that 12th house gives her the ability to take on this role of a public singer, actress, separate from who she is to be on stage acting and singing, and to be passionate about it, and courageous. Mars is all of those things. Then we have Mercury. So Mercury is afflicted, conjunct K2 at the same degree, and it is ruling the house of happiness and home life, and gives her connects her career with the indicators for Mercury, which is communication, singing, songwriting. All would be part of that. So can be some ups and downs to the career because of that K2 connection, but it also brings a spiritual influence into what she does. Then we have Jupiter, which is placed in the 6th house, a challenging house, which makes it weak, and it is ruling the house of partnerships. And so she did have have one divorce since it's weak, and then some legal issues with a recording studio over, I think, the rights to Flashdance, the songs and the royalties coming from that movie. Then we have Venus is at 3 degrees. Again, less than 5 degrees, can't promote it or protect its own significations. And it is ruling the house of entertainment, creativity, placed in the house of income. And Venus itself is about fine arts, performing arts, healing arts, acting, singing, songwriting. So it connects that ability to entertain through all those things, and it gives her great beauty. Almost 4 degrees, so not terribly weak. Then we have Saturn. Um, it's weak because Jupiter's weak. And Saturn can't be any stronger than its landlord or dispositor, sitting in that seventh house. It rules the house of good fortune, and so it gives good fortune through partnerships with agents, recording studios, and gives her the ability to work hard and be disciplined. But it is slightly weak, and so that the seventh house also has to do with contracts. So again, with this legal dispute, she actually sued a studio for 10 million. I think she won $1.5 million over the royalties for Flashdance. And then Rahu and Ketu for Gemini are the functional malefic planets, meaning they can cause some harm. And we already talked about Ketu afflicting Mercury. And so I think also the Rahu afflicts Mars. So other than that, they're fairly benign. They're always opposite each other, balancing something. Rahu in the house of home life, Ketu in the house of career. So it's balancing home life and career. Let's look at the timing of events. Her big debut was the song Fame in 1980, and that was during a Jupiter period, which her partnerships with the agent and recording studio really paid off. 84, she got an Oscar for Flashdance. Many people remember the song "Oh What a Feeling." That was during a Saturn period, bringing good fortune. 85, she also sued a studio and won that. I'm not sure if she won in 85, but right around that time, also during a Saturn period. Now, Saturn rules the house, the ninth house, and that can have to do with justice and legal issues as well. In 94, she got a divorce in an upcoming moon period. Moon, again, stability of the marriage. And then in 2000, November 25th, 2022, she died. There was some controversy. She was, in her early 60s about cause of death. It seems to be that she was suffering from cancer for some time, and this was during a K2 Saturn period. K2, detachment. So she was fairly reclusive in her last years. And at the time of death, if you look at the date of death, if you look at the circular chart on the left, the outer circle is where the planets were when she died on November 25th, and the inner circle is the birth chart planet placements. So we see Rahu in the natal chart in the fourth house, afflicting 5-house aspect of transit Saturn in the 8th house. So Saturn itself is longevity, indicator for longevity. 8th house is also indicator for longevity and having to do with death-like experiences. Rahu is also indicator for cancer. So what can be done to strengthen the chart? Well, charities and for Rahu and Ketu, I think she was already doing that to some extent. And then strengthening the rest of the planets, especially Sun. because that is the indicator for Gemini's overall health. So, that could be done with a kavash. My favorite remedy is a silver locket containing the Devata yantras for the planets that can use strengthening, starting with Sun, Mercury, Venus, Mars, Jupiter, and Saturn. Saturn, longevity, should be especially strengthened. Thank you so much for listening. If you'd like to get a reading or learn Vedic astrology, you can go to Vedic, vastucreations.com, and we'll see you next time. Thank you so much. And may she rest in peace, and condolences to her family as well.